Hi, this is Chris Hammond with LifeWorks. Today I want to talk to you about one of the many mistakes that married couples make when they walk down the aisle. Quite often they say the I do to each other, but they're also saying I do to debt as well. There's the student loan that somebody has, there's a credit card here, a credit card there. Then, of course, with marriage comes a new house, a new car, new furniture, a nice honeymoon, all kinds of other expenses. And before you know it, the debt is absolutely through the roof. That ball and chain around your ankle is not really for each other. That ball and chain rather is for the debt that you're carrying around. See, when you fall into debt, there's a couple of mistakes that you wind up making. One of those mistakes is that everything's always going to work out and that you're actually going to pay off that debt. Debt doesn't take into account the fact that one day you may lose your job, which a lot of people are going through right now. One day your health may fail. One of you may wind up on a disability. One of you may not be able to support the other one in the debt. Or, God forbid, one of you might not even be able to be around for the entire debt. Debt says that everything is going to be fine, but everything quite often is not fine in life. The other problem with debt is, who are you really trying to please? Is it your family? Is it your spouse? Is it yourself? Is it your neighbor? Who are you trying to impress with that new pool? Do you really need a new pool? Or is that just something that you want? If you can't pay for that new pool, then you shouldn't be getting that new pool. And I mean pay for it out of cash. Because the more debt you incur, the larger that ball gets that's tied around your ankle. And the harder it is to get yourself out of perpetual debt. Pleasing somebody else instead of making your own expectations a priority or your spouse's expectations a priority is the wrong way to go. There's all kinds of news reports out there on how to keep your lender happy. You have to have this credit score, you have to do that, you should have this kind of debt, that kind of debt. That's just absolutely ridiculous. The only one in a marriage you should be trying to please is each other, not a lender. They're just a third wheel in the whole mix. So if you find yourself caught in this awful debt ball and chain, the best way to do is to get out of it. And the only way to break free from it is to pay things off. Bit by bit, take the smallest one, knock it off, take the next smallest one, knock it off. But most importantly, agree in your marriage that you will never get into debt again. When the two of you make that agreement, you really are forming a strong bond. And you're also building a marriage that could last quite a long time, because you want your marriage to outlast your debt. If you're interested in reading some more, look for us at lifeworksgroup.org.